Okay, hello. This is a review of Lendlease results dated 7 August 2023. Please note that I may be biased because I own the REIT. Okay, so please do not take this as a call to buy the REIT. Alright, this is not financial advice. Alright, let's move on. Okay, so they acquired a 10% stake in Parkway Parade. I think the general idea about this Parkway Parade stake is double-edged sword lah, because Parkway Parade is quite popular. I think it's a cornerstone mall in the East Coast, right? I think the surrounding area is quite affluent, right? Even the HDBs there are very expensive, so generally people there are quite well-to-do, right? So that's one good thing. But the downside is Parkway Parade is quite old, right? So it's an old mall but popular still, right? So I think it'll benefit also from the MRT that's coming up nearby. But the expectation is that if they want to acquire more Parkway Parade, they'll probably have to do rights issues, which means that people who own this REIT probably have to have money standing by lah to buy the rights. Okay, otherwise you get diluted. Okay, generally the results all look very positive here. Okay, so you can see that gross revenue up 2 times, net property income up 2 times, right? Distributable income up 50%, but this is the part that we always say matters to unit holders, distribution per unit, right? So they basically expanded. They bought GEM, which is really big, right? But their distribution overall has dropped, and we'll see later that they talked about the fact that it's mostly due to interest rates going up, right? So all these things, they are, I mean, generally good things to say, right? Rental revision is up. That's always good to know, right? Or office rental revision also up, right? So generally these are good things to know. Yeah, I think we've been through all this, right? Revenue and net property income double, but distributable income not so much of an increase, maybe 50%, something like that, right? And DPU drops, the most important metric drops. So not awesome, right? So you can see the acquisition of GEM makes this basically a GEM REIT. To me lah, it's like they might as well rename it GEM REIT because it's like 61% GEM, right? 313 has become a lot smaller, and Sky Complex even smaller, right? So it's still 88% based in Singapore, and you can think of it as a baby cousin of Fraser Centrepoint Trust, right? So this is a very small Fraser Centrepoint Trust, right? So the NAV has not changed from last year, right? More or less the same, okay, 0.78 to 0.79. Right, something good to know is that I think the debt this year has been pushed back. Alright, so hopefully they have no refinancing issues this year. Right, so that's a good thing. Okay, 61% of the borrowing is hedged to fixed rate, so yeah, could have been higher, right? So they will still be affected by interest rates increasing, I guess. Yeah, not going to, I don't think there is too much to say about the rest, right? Yeah, so that I think my impression towards Lendlease is that to me on one hand it's quite interesting because I believe that they do have cornerstone tenants, like for example Uniqlo, I think, and certain like brands seem to be attracted to Lendlease malls, right? For example Paya Lebar Quarter, right? I think when they came up, the bigger brands like Uniqlo moved from the smaller malls in the surrounding areas into Paya Lebar Quarter, right? So I think Lendlease does have a certain draw towards the mega brands, right? You can see Parkway Parade also has quite a lot of those mega brands, and yeah, so in some ways I think they are good mall managers, alright, but I guess the current price has been very bad due to, yeah, the price keeps dropping lately, and I think the main reason is due to the fact that the debt has increased substantially, right, because of the acquisition of GEM. You can see that the acquisition of GEM was a really big acquisition for this REIT, right? Just from the fact that GEM is now 61% of the REIT, right? And the original size of the REIT was very small, right? And now I think the worry is that Parkway Parade, if they carry on acquiring, there will be more rights issues ahead, right? So I suspect these are the main problems troubling Lendlease. Yeah, so is this an opportunity to buy? I don't know. Hopefully they don't get into trouble for just because of interest rates going up and their DPU keeps going down.